Hello everyone, Jaime Matilla here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Cursor. So we did install Cursor.ai on the previous video. Now, I'm going to use this all-in-one app development tool or workbench. We call it IDE, okay? And that's what we're going to do now. And I want to make sure that, again, we can do pretty much everything that we've done up until now just using this Cursor workbench. That'll make your life much easier, okay? So what I'm going to do from beginning to end, I already have it installed. I'm going to maximize it. And I'm going to create a new file. So I'm going to create a new folder. I am in my repos folder. I'm going to say simple CRM, just like I did on the virtual machine, but now it's on my local machine. So CRM, and that's the one that I'm going to open up and start over with. All right. Now, we know the brainstorming phase. You use ChatGPT to get the information for the ideas. If you don't have an idea, if you have an idea, I'm just going to start typing it here. And right now, I just wanted to build a simple CRM. This is a customer relationship management system that is for people, any company that does sales, they have a CRM to be able to track their prospects, the stages of the prospect. So let's say if you have a digital marketing agency, and the digital marketing agency, you actually either reach out to people or they reach out to you. You do cold call or you do warm call, or they call you directly through a form or whatever. And the information for this individual has to be put into a CRM. In the CRM, you're going to be able to put notes about the conversation that you have with that person, their first name, their last name, the phone number, their email, anything relevant to that specific individual, in order for you to be able to move them through the pipeline from beginning, not knowing your agency, to end, to either close, to sell, to sell them a service that you offer, either web design, search engine optimization, whatever. As a photographer, as a real estate agent, as a whatever, you're gonna need a CRM in order for you to track who you're speaking with. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. I don't have all the details. Again, this is part of the brainstorming part of it. I'm going to put what I think a CRM should have, at least for me and for this specific demo. And that's it. So I'm going to do Control I, which is going to give me the panel. Again, you can use this at the top to toggle, or you could do Control I. And I have my chat, my composer, bug finder, that would be for later. But all I need is my chat and my composer. On the composer, you actually tell the UI or the AI to start building what you're trying to build. The chat is to ask questions, to brainstorm, things like that. So think about the chat as ChatGPT, and think about the composer as Claude, just like we've seen in previous videos. All right, so right now, also here at the bottom, you can actually select your AI models, the ones that you want to use. So in this case, I'm going to use ChatGPT for the questions. And I'm going to start with the prompt that we've been using before. So you are a Python expert. If I know how to type. You're a Python expert and you want to build a simple CRM to track the prospects' information and stage in the pipeline. Okay? You want to collect first name or full name. Let's say full name, phone, email. We want to have a section to take notes about the conversations. We want to be able to update the state of the prospect / lead. So we could say cold, let's say an invoice, or so it was sold, lost, etc. etc. Please help me with the standard states or statuses. What else? Want to be able to update the state of the prospect. State status. The prospect, lead, cold, sent invoice, sold, lost. All right. Again, I don't have anything else that I can come up with, and I could tell it your task is to come up with 2-3 features so that you can build an MVP to test the market. Okay? Please use market standards to come up with the right ideas. Again, this is not a perfect prompt, but that's what is coming out of my mind right now. And I'm going to just click enter to see what it comes up with. So to build a simple CRM customer relationship management system as an MVP minimum viable product, you can focus on a few core features that will allow you to track prospects effectively. And here's some ideas. So core features for the CRM MVP: prospect management, data collection. So capture essential information about such full name, phone number, email, notes section, allow users to add and update notes about conversation with prospects. This can help in keeping track of interactions and follow-ups. Pipeline management, so status tracking. Implement a system to update and track a status of each prospect. Common statuses in a sales pipeline include call lead, initial contact made but not engaged yet, contacted, communication has been established, qualified, the lead has been qualified as a potential customer, proposal sent, a proposal or quote has been sent to the prospect, negotiation, discussions are ongoing to finalize the deal, close or won, the deal is successfully closed, lost, the deal was not successful, follow-up needed, further action is required to move the prospect forward. Basic reporting, a dashboard, provide a simple dashboard to view the number of prospects in each state of the pipeline, conversation metrics, track conversation rates from one stage to another to identify bottlenecks or areas of improvement. Conversion metric, not conversations. I was like, okay, well, I don't want to record calls and things like that. It's conversion metrics. So whether, if you was lost or we won, and kind of track where all the prospects are within that pipeline. Okay. Additional considerations: user interface. Ensure a CRM has user-friendly interface that allows easy navigation and data entry. Data security. Implement basic security measures to protect sensitive prospect information. Scalability. Design the system in a way that allows you to, for each addition of new features as the as the product evolves, and these features will provide a solid foundation for your CRM MVP, allowing you to test the market and gather feedback for further development. Okay? Now, I'm going to take all this just like that. All right? And again, I'm doing it just like you would be doing it. That way, this is not impossible. I have here a prompt that I've been using for a while. I think you have it, and I think it's on one of the videos. But again, I'm going to review it. That way you can have it. And it says, you are a Python engineer and your task is to build an app using Python and Streamlit, which is what we've been doing along the training. Please use the solid code and the standards to keep code organized and build unit tests to make sure everything works as expected. Here's the app idea you want to build. Make sure to build app ideas using Python and Streamlit. Provide detailed instructions for each file, comments to understand code structure, unit tests, gate ignore files, readme.md. Last, create a UI mockup if you can, based on the Streamlit code you create. Keep it simple, okay? Now, I'm going to go back to the chat, and then I'm going into basic reporting. I'm going to just copy these additional considerations. Actually, let's copy the whole thing. So core, from core to here, okay? Just to see what it comes up with. I'm going to paste it. All right. And I'm just going to click enter. Let it rip and see what happens. And you're going to see that thing. It's going to give you the structure, which is what we saw at Claude, right? It gives you the structure. Now, like before in Claude, you will have to copy paste this thing into the IDE. And as you can see here, it is creating the files. There's database. You have the models. It is creating the files. You have the requirement.txt file. You got the git ignore. You got the prospect. You got the data manager. Again, right now, you don't have to do anything. Okay? You just have to chat and give it the information. Hey, I want this. I want that. Continue doing what you're doing. Create this file, update this file. But now you don't have to do the copy pasting, which is going to save you a long time. Okay. So now, let's see what it says. So he gave me the structure. Let's start with the core files. So we have the git ignore, requirements.txt. Let's create the prospect model. Let's create the database manager. Now let's create the main Streamlit application. Let's create the basic unit test. Finally, let's create a readme.md and then batch. So this is actually where it's going to live. City to simple CRM. This is actually for you to create for you to be able to clone the repo. It's giving me instructions of installation of dependencies. We are familiar with that. And then PyTest. Let's see. So to run the application, create a virtual environment, install requirements. I could do that manually. I'm going to accept all changes. And I'm going to tell it, please run the application for me based on the instructions provided. Okay? I'm going to try to use these as much as possible. I know that we can do manual work, but if we can avoid it, why not? Okay? And you would open up the terminal the same way. So you go here to terminal, to new terminal, or you could do Control Shift and the tilde and it'll open it up. But right now I don't need it because I want this to do it on its own. Let's see. Okay, I help you run the application first. Let's make sure that we have the correct directory structure and then follow the steps. Please create the project directory. It's fine. Okay, create all the necessary files we discussed earlier and make a copy. Okay, fine. Create a virtual environment. You can actually do this here. You can do it from here or you can paste, but let's see. I'm just going to show you how it's done from here. As you can see here, I'm hovering over. It says run. It may fail on these last two because we're not in a Mac PC, but for Windows. So we have the python.vmv. It created the VMV. And now we activated it and then it tried to run the other commands. We don't have a Windows machine, so that's why it's blowing up. But in this case, since I know sometimes there's going to be some difficulties with what we have here versus what it's supposed to do. If we're familiar with what we need to copy paste, we do that. In this case, install requirements. I know that I can run that on its own. So I'm just going to run them. Okay. So it is running pretty much this file, the dependencies on this file. Okay. I'm not expecting it to run or I'm not expecting it to work from a start. We're going to have to go back and forth to debug a few things. But again, I'm just showing you the possibilities. So pip dependencies, resolver currently account. Okay, so this is in my machine. This has nothing to do with what we just did. These are other dependencies that I have installed in the past. So I don't have to worry about this and I can continue, okay? So touch. I'm going to run this. So all this is doing is, remember on the other videos here, we need these init files, right? Within each folder. And that's what it seems like it's telling us here. So I'm just gonna run it. And touch is not the command. So let's just do this. It's probably gonna have to do a make directory again. And I'm just showing you this so you know what is going on. Okay, so let's do this. That way we can all fix it together. Come on. Remove. For some reason. Add to the composer. Oh, here. So you can actually highlight it. You can add to the composer. But for some, okay, there you go. Let's see. It's composer. Is it doing anything? Complete it. Normal. Agent. Let's do this. Add to the composer. And this is new to me as well. So again, don't blame me for this. I'm trying to figure things out just like you. But this is beautiful because generate command. Okay, so I'm just gonna copy. I'm gonna try to add it on a notepad here that I have on the side, just to see if it's gonna take it here. Doesn't want to take it though. Why don't you want to take it? Okay, let's just do this. Just going to remove these. I'm just gonna run these. It's probably gonna blow up. And once we get the error, copy. I'm gonna paste it. And I think based on that error, it'll know what needs to do. So let's create this empty file, create this empty file, create this empty file. So now I didn't have to do it. Okay, and this is all great. These are all errors that you will get. Sometimes this thing, technology is not perfect. So as long as you kind of work yourself around, you know what to do, and based on the instructions, there will be no problem. So based on that error, it knew that those files were missing. So I'm just going to accept all changes. So we created these init files, which is, again, the step before here that it didn't take it. Touch maybe for Mac, not too sure. Maybe mkdir was, or not mkd, but mk, like to create a folder. Maybe this is another command, but I'm not here to figure it out. Just let AI figure it out for you, okay? So let's run this command. Just create setup file. I created the setup file. I'm going to I want to run this again, this is for the dependencies again, because it seemed like you made some changes in the dependencies. And then I'm going to try to run the Streamlit app again. All right. So as you can see, we have a fully working UI. Right now, I don't know if it's working, but at least we can see what's going on here. Okay. We have a dashboard, which is going to give you the information of the prospect. Let's explore this drop down here. So the navigation, you can add a prospect, which is giving me the information here. And view prospect, which is going to give me, I would assume, a list of what you just added. So let's test it out. So in this case, I want to add a name. So it's John Smith. Phone number 813-555-5555. Email John Smith at test.com. Let's say this is a contacted lead. Talked to John, but he was busy. And asked me to try tomorrow. Okay. So in this case, we'll be contacted. Follow-up needed. Let's do follow-up needed. And then let's say add prospect. Okay. So prospect added successfully. All right. Now, let's go to the dashboard. Okay. We have one prospect, active leads, closed leads. Okay. Follow-up needed. Let's have a few more. That way we can test. So John Smith, he has the information here. He got the notes, when was created, the status. Perfect. Let's say John Doe. 313-111-11. Whoops. 313-111-1111. Email John Doe at test.com. Say this is a cold lead. That's fine. Grab this information from the internet. Okay, prospect added. Do another one. Okay, so yes. So let's say in this case, this would be considered a bug or something that is not functionally, is not very user friendly. Because here I should be able to do not add duplicates. That's one. I should be able to like have a button here to add new prospects, or to, once it is added, to clear the CRM in order for me to add more people. So, but now I have to go to the dashboard. I have 3 prospects, but I have 2 that are a duplicate. So again, we can keep iterating here, but let's add another one real quick. Let's say Mary Joe. We have 813-99. Oops. 999-999. Mary Joe at this.com. Proposal sent. Fine. Harry wants this is for her business profile and website. Okay, let's add it. And you get the gist. I'm not going to continue to add prospects. So right now we have 2 cold lists, 1 follow-up, a proposal send. We can see the list of prospects. And I want to make a few changes. So if you want to continue, we continue. But in this case, we have built an app, a simple app, in less than 30 minutes. But I want to make this video a little bit longer. And I want to make sure that we continue to iterate through this. Great. Thank you for that. I want to make few changes. So I'm going to go back to my UI and I say view prospects. On view prospects screen, I want to see the prospect list in a table instead of a collapsible section. Okay, and I'm gonna do instructions one at a time. That way I don't get it confused. Okay, so let's see what it does. Come on. Okay, so we made the changes. Upload the version, show add filters capabilities, show the total numbers, fine. I'm gonna accept it. I'm gonna go back, refresh. Okay. So now we have add prospects, and now we have view prospects, and that's completely fine. This is the beauty of this, okay? This is all expected. Just gonna do that. You're very familiar with this already, okay? So I expect no surprises from this. But now you don't have to do much. All you have to do is copy paste stuff, give it your ideas. If I accepted the changes, I'm going back to this. I'm going straight out to the view. To not subscribe. Okay, fine. Let's see. Continue. I could have stopped there, right? On that simple demo, but that's not the point of this. Let's see. Let's make it work, and let's see what we can do with this. Okay. So let's do that. Fine. Perfect. Okay. So now you have these prospects. We have a filter mechanism. We can search by name. So I'll say Mary. Perfect. Now, thank you. I want to be able to delete prospects. Please add a function for that. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Just let it rip. It's doing its work. Fine. We get an error. We iterate. Okay. This is the beauty of testing. You just try new things, validate, iterate until you get the right outcome. All right. That's fine. Get it. Yeah. No. You're not perfect. But let's try to make it perfect. Just copy and paste the error and let the composer, let the agent do its thing, okay? Just updated the version, remove the button column, add separate section below, select prospects from the drop down. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go to view prospects. Okay. So now this is crooked and that's fine. But let's say I want to John Doe, ID 1, I want to delete ID 3. I want to confirm. Let's see. This to me is it should upload. Actually, it didn't. John Doe. Okay. You got an error. Exception. One column. Let me just do this. Delete function. Fine. I didn't get an error, but John Doe Mary gives you the ID and everything. That's fine. All right. Let's see. Improve. Fine. Let's do that. Update. Let's view prospects. John Doe is the first one. I want to delete the third one. This one here. Delete selected prospect. Are you sure you want to delete? Yes, I want to delete. Prospect deleted successfully. Is off the table. You see? 1, 2. prospect 3, delete it. Now we have prospect 4. Okay. Please delete selected prospect. Please align the delete selected prospect button with the drop down or put it below. You even have typos there. Let's see what it does. We're going to go instruction by instruction. We are 30 minutes in this video. I'm going to cut it off at 1 hour. I don't want to keep you here too long. But again, this is just to show you the possibilities. Okay, so I updated it. Let's see if we move the thing. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to do delete Mary. Let's make sure we test this functionality again. We could do cancel. So you should do that. And then we do that. Yes, I want to delete. So we know it was not broken. He moved the button, but the functionality was not broken. Now on the dashboard itself, we have the table. That's fine. Let's just do something with the add prospect. Please. Thank you. Here now for the add prospect section. Please do not allow duplicate prospects. Also, once the prospect is added to the CRM, refresh this form to add another prospect or provide actually, that's it. I don't want it to get too crazy and I don't want it to give it too many instructions because then you'll get confused. Okay. Let's go. Key changes made. Do you have added check duplicate email? Added email duplicate checking. Add clear and submit. That's fine. Added rerun. Blah, blah, blah. Show appropriate error messages. Excellent. All right. So let's refresh. We have 2. We add a prospect. And let's say we say Claudia. Row. Right? It's fine. Then we say 813 99 89 9 9. Okay. Claudia Monroe. That's how you spell it. Test. And then we do, let's say we lost it. What? Didn't have a budget. Didn't have a budget to invest. Fine. Add prospect. Add it. You see, clear the form. Now, I want to go back to the table, eat at it, and it's checking for this. So 899. Actually, now I'm just going to do John Smith test. Okay. Just to make sure it's easier. So 855. Okay. John Smith. That's 813. 555. John Smith at test.com. Testing. Click it. Okay, let's see. A prospect with email John Smith already exists. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You did another one. A prospect. And that's it. Now, I want to go back to VS Code. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the changes. Should be polite with the agents, with the LLMs. Thank you for the changes. Now, please update the readme.md based on the recent changes and with instructions to clone and run the CRM or the app. All right. Let's see. Almost there. We're under 1 hour. I don't want to see. You have readme.md. I don't see a readme.md. Get it out of it. Test source. Okay. What happened? It's not included update. Okay. What is going on here? I don't see simple CRM. I don't see install requirements. Can you please add the readme.md to the folder, the structure? I want to be lazy. I know I could do it, but I want to test the possibilities with this IDE. Okay, come on. You can do it. All right. Readme.md. Here, simple CRM. Project structure. Please continue to update the readme.md file with emojis. Let's see. Just having fun now. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's doing it. CRM, lightweight CRM, customer relationship management system, Python and Streamlit. This application helps manage prospects, tries sales pipeline, and provides basic analytics. Cool. Fine. I don't see the project structure. Section readme file. Okay, maybe, there may be some limitations with the app. Again, I'm going to continue to test it out just to see. Try one more time. If he doesn't add it, no big deal. And we can just add it like this. SQLite project. Okay, I don't know. Would you like me to make the adjustments? Yes. Hello. Okay. Maybe I missed the question before. Yeah, maybe here I missed it. The first time. Yeah, would you like me to add the adjustments? Okay. So yeah, I missed it. Please continue to update the README file with emojis. Okay, that's fine. You just have to, read the instructions, making sure that you respond to the question that he's asking you. You like to proceed with the instructions. Please. I'm just gonna leave it like that. What else? I'm gonna try one more time. Can you project structure you outlined in the file? Please. And then I'm going to have to test it again because, sometimes it just makes crazy changes. making sure that we're good. I want to test the unit test. That's also a big deal out of this. I don't think I may not add it. I'm just going to leave it like that so it doesn't get confused. Yeah, I don't think it's going to add it completely. Dashboard analytics, that's fine. So I'm just going to remove these. Are we good enough? Please. All right, let's check. Please write instructions to clone. Okay, that's my last try. I'm going to try to run the unit test. We're getting close to the 60-minute mark. If anything, I just do that manually. But Python test, incorporate. Yeah, it's not doing it. No biggie. I'm just going to leave it like that. And then please run unit test. So this would be PyTest. Oh. Okay. So you have this coverage by those. Okay, so it's giving me the instructions here. By the test, import modules. That's fine. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna close all these out. Close these out. I'm gonna go up again. Just do PyTest. And then I'm gonna try to run the test again. So we got that prospect. You see, it's not working. And this is not working either. So I'm gonna copy it on my clipboard over here. I wanna make sure that we have this updated. Oh, okay. So last time, remember that if this didn't work, whenever you copy something here, you actually have to give it instructions in order for it to know what to do. So it was my bad. My apologies. It took me 43 minutes to let you know. But again, this is a learning experience. All right, so let's try it again. PyTest. Perfect. You run it. Just gonna run the Streamlit app again. Streamlit run that APY or app.py, which you should know already. Okay. Got the add, got the table, we have the delete. Let's just make sure you say Oscar for Mike Tyson. Fine. Mike. Oops. Tyson. Let's do one. Let's see. No, let's do another one. Contacted. Full invoice. And text message left voicemail. All right, let's go to the prospect list. Mike Tyson, call him twice, contacted. We have all the information that we need. We can actually modify this table. We can increase it in size. We can reduce it. We can search. Again, make sure. There you go. And that is it. This is amazing what this cursor that AI can do. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and shut this down. Make sure environment. I'm just going to commit it like this, and then I'm going to update the readme file. So we know the deal here, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the side. We need to get GitHub, which I already did. And then I'm going to create this new. And then you say simple CRM is available. Okay. Going to collapse this here. Going to control that. And then I'm going to say git init. Then git add. So I'm just following the instructions here. Okay. I want to add everything. So I just do add that, which is going to take everything and add it or stage it to be able to commit it. I'm going to do git commit. And you do M. Then you say simple CRM. Okay. So it's adding all the files. We're committing all the files. I'm going to commit it to branch /m main. Okay. This one I'm going to copy paste. Perfect. And then I'm going to type this one. Git push. So get used to it. And I can memorize it. Origin. Once you already have created the repo, whenever you do git push, it'll push the changes. But here you need to do git origin.main or main. And it's supposed to do it. So, all right, I'm just going to do that. And as you can see, now we have the repo. I'm going to take a step farther. Now we're going to go into Streamlit Cloud. I'm going to pause here for a minute, and then I'm going to log in, and then I'll let you see the rest. All right, I am in Streamlit. I'm just going to do create app, deploy app from GitHub. We got CRM, simple CRM. From main, the file is the appy file, and then I'm gonna call it simple CRM. Simple CRM. Okay, deploy. Let's see what it does. Your app is cooking. You can see that here. Let's make it work. Let's go. Let's go. Awesome. Okay. So right now, since it is brand new, it doesn't have any information because it's kind of pretty much restarting the database. So I'm just going to do Joan Doe 813-555-55. John Doe at test.com. And you do call lead or contacted, contact twice, left the voicemail and send text. Perfect. Contacted, contact. Okay. Perfect. Prospect added. You have dashboard. Excellent. You have view prospect. Excellent. Just going to maximize this screen. And that is it. At this point in time, again, my mind is blown. Now you can do everything within one software, one solution. Okay. So what's better than that? Now you don't have to go to multiple places. You have the chat, you have the creation of code. You don't have to copy paste. You can actually build an app under 60 minutes, a simple CRM, whatever you want, you can actually do it. So again, hopefully this was of value. Let me know if you have any questions and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Thank you. Bye.